Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. In a now resurfaced interview, Sean Diddy Combs once joked about having Prince William and Prince Harry on his invite list for his infamous parties. During a 2011 appearance on the Graham Norton Show, the rap mogul mentioned he wanted the royals to join him back when they were young bucks and getting in a lot of trouble. However, when asked if he would still extend the invite, Diddy laughed it off, saying, "Not anymore, they're off the list." This playful exchange, which was met with laughter at the time, has drawn renewed attention in light of recent charges against Diddy, including sex trafficking and racketeering. While the two royals never attended Diddy's parties, they were photographed with him and Kanye West at an event in 2007. Despite the fun banter, their association with Diddy seems to have been minimal. An insider tells Closer, the word in publishing circles is that everyone's rabid to land Meghan's memoirs, and the numbers being thrown around are ridiculously high. We're talking tens of millions for her authorized biography. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where she can't say no. She'll have to lay everything bare if she wants that kind of payday, and figures around the $100 million mark are being talked about if she does a joint deal for a movie biopic. She really has had an extraordinary journey. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that she has an insight into the royal family that no one else can share. The interest in her story isn't just in America or the UK. This would be an international property, the source explained. It would obviously serve her in expanding her brand and power, on top of the massive paycheck. It would not be good news for the royals, but it's hard to imagine they won't have to face it sooner rather than later. There's no doubt Meghan has a remarkable story. It's just a question of timing. She's strategically held off for the sake of peace, but she absolutely wants to share her truth. When the time is right, she will write a very truthful and detailed memoir that will delve into every aspect of her journey. As much as her life has been a fairy tale, it's come with a lot of painful experiences, and she feels strongly she has a message to inspire people. She doesn't plan to sugarcoat anything from her childhood to her Hollywood career, and of course her experiences within the royal family. As far as Team Sussex is concerned, this will happen, and when it does, it will absolutely be a form of revenge. But the concern is whether it would throw a wrench into Harry's attempts to make peace. Timing is crucial, but the royals should be nervous because all their machinations will be laid bare and it won't be pretty. In today's bonus episode of Palace Intrigue, available to paid subscribers, our royal insider Deep Crown takes a look at how the royals might react to such a memoir. And you can become a paid subscriber for just $4.99 a month, and you'll receive all episodes of Palace Intrigue without commercials, as well as Deep Crown's weekly episode on Sunday. A link in the show notes will tell you how to do that, or if you're on Apple Podcasts, just click the link in the show notes. Separately, you can become a free subscriber to Deep Crown's weekly column at deepcrown.substack.com. William and Kate reportedly had a romantic getaway last weekend at Balmoral without the kids. A source said, the Prince and Princess had a private weekend and appeared to be on good form. The King was also in very good spirits. While palace officials declined to comment due to the private nature of the trip, it is believed this is the first time in a while that William and Kate have taken a solo trip to Scotland without Prince George, Princess Charlotte, or Prince Louis. King Charles may never reunite with his two youngest grandchildren, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, as Prince Harry reportedly refuses to bring his family to the UK due to concerns of their safety. In an ITV documentary, Tabloids on Trial, Harry revealed his apprehensions about returning to the UK with Meghan and their children. This has led royal experts to express fears that King Charles, now 75, may never see Archie, 5, and Lilibet, 3 again, a situation described as incredibly sad. The last time Charles saw his grandchildren was in June 2022 during the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Majesty's Magazine's managing editor Joe Little commented on the situation, saying it would be wonderful for the King to visit his grandchildren, but it's unlikely due to the demands of his time and his health. A visit to America, where Harry and Meghan reside, seems improbable given the complexities of such a trip for a monarch. Royal author Margaret Holder added that logistical issues make it difficult for the King to travel privately to California, especially as King Charles is currently undergoing cancer treatment. If Harry continues to avoid bringing his children to the UK, Charles may grow increasingly distant from them. An insider says that Prince Andrew never says anything bad about King Charles. A friend of Andrew's tells The Sun, "I have never heard him say anything negative about his brother, or indeed any member of his family. It's just not something he would do." Palace Intrigue will be right back. Princess Eugenie recently opened up about the transformative experience of motherhood and its profound influence on her charitable work. The youngest daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, now a mother of two young sons, August and Ernest, described becoming a parent as the most special, mind-blowing experience of a person's life. She shared how her children have deepened her sense of purpose, stating, "My children make my world go around. It's made me hungrier to do the work. This newfound motivation extends to her dedication of combating modern slavery, a cause she has long championed." Eugenie emphasized her desire to educate not just her own children, but all young people about the importance of empathy and awareness, saying, "I don't want anyone to reach the age of 21 having not heard about modern slavery like I did." The debate over the real cost of the royal family has intensified, with anti-monarchy group Republic claiming that taxpayers are footing a bill of £510 million a year. This figure, almost 6 times the £86 million sovereign grant which officially funds the monarchy. Republic argues that the real costs are hidden in factors like security, which they estimate at £150 million, and lost income from royal property assets, among other expenses. Republic's chief executive, Graham Smith, criticised the monarchy's funding, saying, "How can we talk about cutting the winter fuel allowance while wasting £500 million on the royals?" The sovereign grant covers staffing, travel and the upkeep of royal properties, but Republic claims it's a fraction of the total costs. They argue that security alone, which isn't included in the grant, needs clearer accounting, urging the government to provide accurate figures. In their £510 million estimate, Republic also factors in the £99 million from the Duchess of Lancaster and Cornwall, which they say should go to the public purse rather than the King and Prince of Wales. Additionally, they claim royal residences could generate £96 million annually if used commercially, and they include costs from local authorities for royal visits. Buckingham Palace declined to comment on the report. However, in July, accounts for the sovereign grant showed funding would remain at £86 million for 2024-25, but rise to £132 million for 25-26, reflecting increased income from offshore wind farms. Sir Michael Stevens, a keeper of the Privy Purse, stated earlier that there was a determination to deliver value for money, even amid inflation and the transition following Queen Elizabeth II's passing. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice. And write us a review or hit the stars if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.